Hi guys, welcome to a beginner's Pilates, or maybe I don't really want to call it a beginner's Pilates because you probably have done Pilates before, but in case the level that I am doing at the minute is too hard, please try this one out and then you can always add on some harder postures into it. Thank you so much for watching. So please lengthen up. Take a nice wide full breath in, come up onto your toes, reach and stretch, and exhale, release. Second time, see if you can go up a little bit higher. Exhale, release. And then last and final one, reach and stretch, stay up, and then start circling those arms back. Lift through the chest, bring your arms further back, lengthen. Let's go for 3, 2, and then last one, perfect. Please bring your heels down, right arm above, left underneath. See how far you can go, mobilizing your lower back into a side bend, other side. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, change. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, change. Inhale, stretch. Let's go for one more on each side. Always lift and lengthen with every little mobility exercise there. And then back to center. And now please come up onto your toes. Reach and stretch. Please bring your heels down and then slowly roll yourselves down. See how far down you can go. Stay there. Take a nice wide full breath in. Exhale, one vertebrae at a time, uncurl. Feel free to bend your knees to make it a little bit easier. Come up onto your toes, reach and stretch. Exhale, slowly roll down, bend your knees if you need to. Go that little bit lower down. And then gently one vertebrae at a time, uncurl. Come up onto your toes, reach and stretch. And this time as you roll down, bend your knees if you need to. Stay down. Please bring your legs a bit further apart. Right arm touches to whatever you can reach, your knee, your ankle, your foot, and bring that left arm up. Head more back, chest more open, reach up higher, and then the other side. Whatever you can reach, lengthen. And then let's go one more on each side. Stretch and reach. And the other side. Perfect. And then back to center. Go at the end of your mat. See if you can bring those hands a bit lower down. Even if you have to bend those knees gently, that's okay. And then see if you can squat down more. Working towards more mobility. Lengthen up if you can. Or just keep your hands down and then straighten those legs out again. And again, bend. Reach. And then back. Let's see if you can go for 4 more. Mobilizing your hips, knees, ankles. Lengthening through the spine, strengthening through those core muscles. 2. And then last one. Perfect. Nice. Reach and stretch and lengthen. And then please walk forward into all fours. Please bring your right leg out. Point your toes up. Flex your foot down. Point your toes up. Flex your foot down. Stabilizing through those core muscles. Tighten up those abdominals. Like you're scooping up some sand off the floor. Reach and stretch. Let's go for 5, 4, 3. Last 2. One more. Keep your leg up. And then start circling it around. Stabilizing with your left glutes and activating that right. Super. Feel the length through the thighs. The more you're lengthening, the better. 4, 3, 2, and then change direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach and stretch, and then please see if you can go onto the sides and lift up. And then point your toes up and flex your foot down. Point your toes up and flex your foot down. And keep going, even if you only do a little bit. Tighten up those abdominals. Reach up a bit higher. Wonderful. Let's go for 4, 3. Take breaks if you need to. 2. Last one, hold it up, and then start circling it around. Wonderful. Take breaks, as many breaks as you need, and then just get back in. And then slowly change direction for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2. Reach and stretch, and then slowly back to center. Keep the leg up. Bring your hands closer to your knee. And then see if you can go a little bit lower down, and then straighten out. And again down. And up. Strengthening through those arms, your chest, but still working those glutes. Let's go for 4, 3. Last 2. And then 1 more. Perfect. Please swing your right leg to the front. Hold it there. Nice big step. Release the tension through the hips. Keep your left knee down on the floor. And then see if you can bring your right arm up. Chest up, lift up. Bring your hand behind your head. And then see if you can rotate a little bit lower down. Anything's good enough. And then rotate up with the knee being down. Super. Rotate a bit further. Rotate lower down. Rotate further up. Nice. 2 more. And then last one. Perfect. Good. Bring your hand down. See if you can bring the toes down, and then see if you can lift up. Stretch up. Try and really work through that glutes. Lengthen up as much as you can. And then hands down and straighten the leg out, stretching out your hamstrings and calves. And again, upper back extension. And then forward. Lovely. Let's go for 4. Reach and stretch. 3 more. Last 2. And then 1 more. Reach and lengthen, stretch out a bit more. And then please bring your hands down. And then see if you can go a little bit lower down. So push the knee a bit further apart. See if you can straighten your spine up. Either stay here or go a little bit lower down. Really opening up through those hips. Lengthen up, shoulders down. Feeling your left hip flexor. Right glute, stay piriformis. Hold it there. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. And on your exhale, slowly back. Please bring your right leg back. Go into child stretch, stretch and reach. Then on your next exhale, 1 vertebrae at a time on count. Bringing those hands together, chest up, lift up, chin up, and exhale, release. And then let's change to the other side. Please straighten your left leg up. Point your toes up. Flex your foot down. And again, up and down. Keep going, keep lengthening. Tighten up these abdominals. Stretch out that little bit more. Nice. Keep going. Imagine like you're scooping up something with the thighs, bringing it back down with the knee. If it's too uncomfortable being on that knee, you can always put something softer on there, like a little cushion, a little towel, to make it a bit easier. Straighten out that spine, tighten up through those abdominals. Let's go for 4, 3, last 2, and then keep your leg up. Point your toes and then start circling it around. Circle around a little bit more, deep breaths. Reach and lengthen. Wonderful. Good. 4, 3, 2, and then change direction. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach and lengthen first, and then let's go onto the side. Stretch up, reach up, and then point your toes up. Flex your foot down. Good. Just do as much as you can, and if you need a little break, please take it. Stabilizing with your right glute there, right leg, and actively working through this left abductors and glutes. Lengthen up higher. Deep breaths. Super. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it there and start circling it for 8, 7, 6. Straighten your leg out more. 3, 2, and then change direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach and stretch. Please go back to the front. Keep your leg up, hands closer to your knee. Bottom up, and then let's go down into some press-ups. And again, down. Keep going. Lengthen up. Super. Stretch up more. 4, 3, last 2, and then 1 more. Perfect. Please swing your left leg to the front. See if you can make that step a bit bigger. Push your left knee a bit further apart. And then please come up. Lengthen up. Bring your arms up. Extend through the upper back. And then forward and straighten that left leg out as much as you can. And then again, bend and lengthen. And forward and stretch. And keep going. Reach and stretch. And then down. Super. Let's go for 4. 3. 2, stretching out through the glutes, hamstrings, calf, hip flexor on the right. Last one now. Reach and stretch and lengthen. And then slowly back down. And then bring those hands on the inside. Push your knee a bit further out. Straighten out your spine. Lengthen through the neck. Hold it there, deep breaths. Again, if it's too much on that right knee, just put something underneath it to make it a bit easier. Deep breaths, release the tension. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. And on your exhale, slowly back. Let's go back into a child stretch. Take a nice wide full breath in. And then on your exhale, let's dive down, hands a bit further apart. The easier option is staying a little bit higher up and trying to go up, chin up, reach up. And then head down first, curl and flex, and sit back. And then again, see if you can extend that spine, chin up, reach up. And then curl and flex, and back. Let's go for 4 more. Reach and lengthen. Curl and flex. 3 more. Stretch. And then curl and flex. 2 more. And last one. Reach up, stretch up, stay there, look to the left, and then look to the right. See if you can rotate a little bit further whilst stabilizing on those hands. And then let's go 1 more on each side. And the other side. Perfect. And then curl and flex and sit back. Let's go into some arm circles, elbows down to your knees. Push your right arm into the floor and open up through the left, chest up, lift up. And then the other side. Releasing the tension through the upper back, shoulders and your shoulder blades. I want you to lengthen through the neck like a turtle coming out of its shell. Reach it, stretch. Nice. Opening up through those arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lengthen that little bit more. And then one more on each side. Beautiful. And the other side. Fantastic. Good. Stretch out that little bit more, and then on your next exhale, slowly one vertebrae at a time, and cow. Bring your hands together, chest forward, reach and stretch. And exhale, release. Perfect. And then please, let's go up onto your forearm. Hips down, knees bent. See if you can bring the shoulder a bit more down, chest forward. Arm behind your head, behind your back. And then straighten that upper leg out. Pelvis forward a bit more. Point your toes up, flex your foot down. And keep going. If you find that your leg is going higher up, then you're probably rotating through the hip. So bring it forward again. And it's probably around here that you're stopping. Nice. Chest up, lift up. Lengthen that little bit more. Wonderful. Let's go for 5, 4, like you're painting with your foot. 3, 2, last one, hold it up. Flex your foot and then kick forward without collapsing at the front. So lengthen up, reach up, kick. Point your toes back. Keep going. Nice. Let's go for 5, 4, last 3, 2 more. Shoulder down, chest up, last 1. And then please bend those knees together. And then bring your arm up, reach up, stretch up, and then open those knees up. Back together. Open them out. Back together. And keep going. Lengthen up that little bit more. Super. Working your glutes. Big stabilizers. Wonderful. Always reaching, always lengthening, working more core muscles. The higher up you lengthen. Let's go for 5, 4, last 3, 2 more, and then last 1. Hold it there, open up and start circling through the arm. Reach and stretch a little bit more. Let's go for 4, 3, last 2, and then 1 more. Perfect. Good. And then knees together, sit up. Bring your hand by your feet and see if you can bend over. Chest forward, head back. And then back up into the center. And over again. Lovely. Center. And over. Awesome. Let's go for 2. Last one. Perfect. Reach up, stretch up, and then let's go to the other side. On your hips, on your forearm, chest up, lift up. Legs bent, arm behind your back, and then please straighten your upper leg out. Point your toes up, flex your foot down. Remember, you can't go up higher without tilting that pelvis back. So keep it forward. Nice. Lengthen up higher. Reach through the top of your head. Wonderful. Keep going. Nice. Lovely. For 5, 4, last 3, 2 more. And then last one, hold it up. And then flex your foot forward. Point your toes back without collapsing. So stay up. Lift up. Super. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, last 2, and then 1 more. Excellent. Please bend both of your legs. Bring your arm up, reach up, and then open up. and back together. Really working those gluteus maximus and medius muscles through that beautiful rotation. Nice. Lengthen up, reach up, shoulders down, head a bit more back, slight double chin. Nice. Lengthen more, try and release the tension through the neck. Reach more through those fingertips. For 5, 4, 3 more. Last 2. And then 1 more. Reach and stretch. Hold it there and then start circling your arm around. Reach and lengthen. Open up your chest, mobilizing through the shoulder. Stretch and lengthen. Super. Let's go for 3. Last 2. And then 1 more. Perfect. And then come up. Please bring your hands by your feet, the other one up, reach and stretch. And then go over, chest up, head a bit more back. And then forwards again. And then over. And then back. And keep going, keep side bending, lengthening up. For 4. Last 3. 2 more. And then last one. Beautiful. And then back. Nice. Please bend those legs. See if you can bring your left foot up a bit higher. If you can't, just keep them where you can or just straighten them out to make it a bit easier. But if you can, please do lengthen up as much as you can. Lengthen through the spine. Bring those arms up, reach and stretch, and then bend those elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and then back up. And again, chest up, lift up. Wonderful. Shoulders a bit more down, head a bit more back. Reach and stretch. Wonderful. Nice. Let's go for 5, 4. Last 3. 2 more. And then last one. Bring your arms out, reach and stretch, and then start circling them back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Chest up. Lift up a bit more. Mobilize those shoulder blades. Nice. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach and stretch. And then please bring them together. See if you can hold on to the elbow or to your wrists. Lengthen yourselves up, look to the right, and then slowly mobilize your head to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Back to the right, reach and stretch. Down again. Lengthen up. Let's go for 2 more on each side, releasing the tension in your neck. Try and lengthening up, upwards each time. Working through the core, last one on each side. Perfect. And then up. Lovely. Pull on those knees, reach and stretch. And then see if you can curl down. See if you can go a little bit lower down. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. Exhale slowly and curl. Bring those hands together, chest forward. Reach and stretch. And then last one. Slowly forward. Stretch up. And then gently uncurl. Hands back, chest forward to reach. And relax. And then please swap those legs over if you can. Bringing now your right foot up a bit higher. Getting that nice angle through the hip there. Pull on your knees, reach and stretch. See if you can bring these arms up as high as you can. And then let's go in a little chopping position there. More through the shoulders rather than the elbows. Reach up higher. Stretch out more. Deep breaths. Lengthen up more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, One, reach. And then please bring your right arm down and your left elbow stretch up through the sides. And the other side. Reach and stretch. And then change again. Length. Other side. Stretch and reach. Beautiful. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Other side. And two more on each side. Mobilizing that spine, always trying to reach and lengthen. One more on each side. And the other side. Perfect. And then back up. Pull on your knees, reach and stretch. And then slowly curl down. See how far you can go. Inhale, stay. And then exhale gently and curl hands together. Chest lifted, chin up. And then slowly forwards again. Stretch. And then gently and curl. Hands back, chest forward to reach. And back. Again, please hold on to your elbows or hands or fingers, whatever you can reach. Make sure you lengthen up as much as you can. This time, please bring your left ear to the left shoulder and then right ear to the right shoulder. Trying to mobilize the neck into a nice lateral flexion. Gaining that little bit more mobility through the neck. More flexibility through those neck muscles. Open up more through the chest. Lovely. Let's go two more on each side. And then one more on each side. Super. Perfect. And then back. And then please untangle those legs and sit up. Bend those knees to make it a bit easier to reach your feet if you need to. And then point your toes and see if you can half roll back. You can even pull on these legs and then forward again. And pull on the legs, curl. Anything to help that lower back to curl, to flex. Nice. Let's go for 4, 3. Last 2. And then one more. Perfect. As you go forward, this time go all the way down, even if you have to help yourself with the elbow. And then all the way down. Reach and lengthen. Slowly just curl up a quarter. Come up just that little bit and then back down. And again, just a quarter. Point your toes and then back down. Reach and lengthen that little bit more and back down. Mobilizing your upper back flexion, stabilizing through those abdominals. Reach and lengthen more through your fingertips, through your toes. Let's go for 2. And then last one. Perfect. And then back down, arms down by your hips. Please bring your right leg up and then the other. And then let's go into some toe taps. The closer your heels to your bottom, the easier it is. Try and keep your spine in nice and neutral. Tighten up those abdominals. And if it gets a bit too much on the lower back, imprint. Push your lower back into the floor. Just to have a bit more support through those abdominals. The closer the heels to your bottom, the easier it is. Reach down through your fingertips. Lengthen up through the top of your head. Let's go for 4, 3. Last 2. And then one more on each side. This time, please see if you can curl up and pull on your right knee, stretching the left leg out. And then swap. Try and go through the full range of movement if you can. Pulling on that knee, staying up If it's too much on your neck, feel free to bring the neck down. Relax it a bit more. And then when you're ready, bring it back up. Let's go for 5, 4, 3. Last 2. And then 1 more on each side. Perfect. Please keep those legs together. Bring your upper body down into a C-frame. Please bring those legs to the right. Try and align those knees and open up through the left. Look towards your left fingertips. Rotate your neck more. Reach. Take a nice wide full breath in. Slowly back to center. And then legs to the left. And your head to the right. Reach and stretch. Rotate further. Lengthen more. And then slowly back to center. And the other side. Feel that beautiful rotation there in your spine. Working those obliques on the lift up, drop down, reach that little bit further. The more you're lengthening the spine, the better. More core work there through that length. Nice. Rotate further, reach up more. Super. And then let's go 1 more on each side, please. Stretch and reach. And the other side. Lengthen that little bit more. And then back to center. Super. Please hold on to your toes. Bring your knees a bit further apart. With your elbows, push those elbows further apart. Feet further apart. Deep breaths. Nice long neck, shoulders down. Pushing those knees a bit more towards the floor. Knees out further. Deep breaths. See if you can rock a little bit more from side to side just to release the tension through the lower back muscles. Let's go for 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Good. And then please bend your legs, bring them down. Keep your arms down by your hips. Tuck your pelvis under. Tuck it under more. Squeeze your glutes to open up these hip flexors. And then slowly back down. And again, tuck your pelvis under. And roll up. Squeeze through the glutes. And then slowly back. And keep going. Roll as much as you can. Squeeze. Lovely. See if we can add on those arms. As your pelvis goes down, your arms go up. And then arms go down, pelvis goes up. Let's go for 5. Mobilizing the spine. 4. 3. Last 2. And then 1 more. Please keep your pelvis up now. Bring your arms down by your hips. Nice long neck. Keep your legs as they are. Just try and bring your left hip down to the floor. Tap. And then back up. And then the right hip down. Tap. And then back up. See if you can rotate a bit further. Keep these knees nice and stable. Lengthen through the top of your head. More rotation there in your hips and in your upper back. More length through those hip flexors. More activity through the glutes. Let's go for 4. 3. Last 2. And then 1 more on each side. Perfect. And then please keep your pelvis up. Squeeze your glutes. And then as you bring your bottom down, bend those knees. And then see if you can bring your knees a bit closer to your chest. Maybe even lift the bottom up higher. Feet down to the floor, nice and close to your bottom. And roll up. And then gently roll back down. And let's roll forward. Just to really mobilize the spine, the lower back, opening up through those hip flexors. Keep going. Let's go for 4. Lengthen through the top. 3. Last 2. And then last one. Perfect. Wonderful. Good. Keep the legs up. See if you can straighten them out more. Lift up and then holding on behind your knee. Bringing the other one down a little bit more. And then swap. Reach and stretch. Lovely. Even if you bend that front leg a little bit, make sure that the bottom leg straightens. Good. Keep on holding, working those abdominals, stretching out through those legs. Let's go for 3. 2 more. And then 1 more. Perfect. Good. Pull on those legs and then gently down. Stretch yourselves out. Lengthen up as much as you can. And then on your next exhale, slowly arms up towards the ceiling. If you find that you can't go up here, use the elbow and lift up. Chest up, lift up here again. Bend your knees if you need to go forward. Take a nice wide full breath in. Slowly point your toes one vertebrae at a time down. Use your hands, your elbow, and then back down. Reach and stretch. On the way back up, use what you need to do. Lengthen up, chest up, down to your feet. Slowly back down. Beautiful. Let's go for 3. Reach up, stretch up. Working those core muscles, bend or straight. Bend is easier. 2 more. And then last one. And down. Perfect. And then gently and cow. Please bring your legs just a little bit further apart. And then I'd like you to try and go by your foot, your ankle, your shin, whatever you can reach. Push against it and rotate up a little bit more. Head more back. Slowly back to center. Slowly roll yourselves down. Use your elbow if you need to reach and stretch. Slowly roll yourselves back up. And then the other side, wherever you can go out, rotate, reach, and then back to center. Tuck your pelvis under, reach and lengthen, mobilizing your spine into a flexion, into a rotation. By lifting through the chest and through the top of your head, you are working towards more core muscles as well. Reach and lengthen. Nice. Let's go 1 more on each side. Slowly. Tuck your pelvis under. Reach and stretch. And then slowly back to center. Bend your knees here if you need to. Hold on to your toes. If you can, straighten them out. But if you can't, that's fine. Please pull on your right knee. And then see if you can straighten through that left arm. Chest up, reach up higher. And then rotate all the way back. And the other side. Pull more. Reach and lengthen up higher. Visualize all those vertebrae, your discs in between the vertebrae. Refill them again, re-energize them, rehydrate them. See if you can lift more, releasing all that tension activating those core muscles instead. Reach and lengthen. Nice. Other side, stretch. Let's go for one more on each side. Reach and lengthen. Rotate. Other side. Perfect. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time back. Please bring your hands out. It's much easier bringing them out rather than this way. Please bend those legs and then see if you can lift the pelvis up. Curl it up, even if it's just still about here. Squeeze your glutes and then slowly bring your pelvis back down. And again, curl and flex and lift up, opening up the chest more and slowly back down. Let's go for 5. Open up more. Nice. 4 more. Reach and stretch. Last 3. 2 more. And then last one. Fantastic. Good. And then back down. Sit down and then see if you can open those legs out as wide as you can. Open them out wide. And even if you find that there is hardly any movement, push against those legs and see if you can go a little bit more forward. Chest up, head up, and then go back. Chest forward, reach, and then forward again, adding that little bit more mobility through your hips, through your lower back. Let's go for 3 more. Good. Make sure that upper back stays more lifted. 2 more. Reach and lengthen. And then last one. Perfect. And then see if you can bring your right arm to either your right foot. You can bend it to make it easier. Or just pull wherever you can. To bring that left arm up, chest up, lift up. And then the other side. Holding on to whatever you can reach. And the other side. Lateral flexing, mobilizing that spine again as much as you can. Nice straight neck, lengthen through those fingertips. Perfect. And the other side. Super. And then back to center. See if your hands go down. See if you can roll a little bit lower. Stretch out a bit more, deep breaths. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. And on your exhale, slowly uncurl. Bring your feet together. Even if those knees are up here, it's fine. Pull on your feet. Lengthen through the spine. And see if you can open them up a little bit. Anything is good enough. The lower down, the better. But if they're up here, that's okay. Keep releasing the tension. Lengthen up higher. Through the chest, reach. Instead of sitting through the skeletal, let's see if we can lengthen through the spine. Beautiful for 3, 2, 1 more. And then it's the pigeon. Bringing your left leg forward, left knee more to the left, left foot up higher, right leg further back. Again, you might like to put something underneath that knee to make it a bit easier. And then try and go down. Lengthen up. If it feels too uncomfortable on your knee, you can bring it a little bit more in to make it easier. Hold it there. Alternatively, the easier option is bringing one leg up and holding it here when you do this. Trying to push that knee a bit further out. So hold it there in that pigeon. Opening up those hips, releasing the tension through your right hip flexor and your left glutes and piriformis. And then see if you can maybe lift up onto your hands. Reach up, stretch up, bend that leg a bit more. If you can't hold on to it, then that's okay. Just hold it there, you're still stretching out. If you can hold on to it, please do. And then less weight through the arm. See if you can lift up a bit higher. And just hold it there. Releasing the tension, lengthening up more. Deep breaths. The more tension you release through the hips, the better. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. And on your exhale back. And then let's swap. Bringing your right leg in front. Left leg to the back. Remember, you can always go back down on your back. Lovely. Stretch up. Reach up. Super. Hold it there. This time stretching out your right piriformis glutes and your left hip flexor. Make sure that your left hip is a bit lower down, your spine is a bit straighter. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. On your exhale, slowly come back up onto your hands, chest up, lift up. See if you can bend that left leg. Even if you can't hold on to it, stay there. But if you can, please do keep pulling on that foot. Less weight through the arm, more through the core. Deep breaths, hold it there. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly down. And then I'd like you to please go into a down dog. Bring those feet up. If you can, bring them a bit further apart, a bit further away from those arms, and just stay there. Heels down if you can, but don't worry if you can't. Hold it there. Take another nice and wide and full breath in. On your exhale, slowly walk your hands towards your feet. Stay down. Please bring your right arm to your left leg, whatever you can reach. Push against it and see if you can lengthen up and reach up towards the ceiling. And then the other side. Whatever you can reach, lengthen and rotate. Let's go one more on each side. Reach and stretch. And the other side. And then back to center. Please bring those feet a bit closer together. Go a little bit lower down, bend those knees now, and then gently uncurl. Come up onto your toes, reach, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, release. Second time around, see if you can reach up higher. Exhale, release. And then last and final one, breathing in more spine length. Breathing in more spine strength. And exhale, release. Super. Thank you so much. I hope you found this first video a bit more useful, a bit more helpful if you're finding the other ones a little bit more challenging. So maybe do this one a few more times and then you'll be able to adjust in the other videos and just try and maybe even add on the harder options. Thank you so much for watching this video and well done you for doing it. You're doing your body so much goodness. Thank you so much, guys.